Hi, my name is Jess. I am a transgender male. I am 35 years old. I am just starting my transition. I am pre-T. My goal for this video is to explain why I want to transition so that maybe it can help someone else and maybe explain better to people that don't understand why someone would want to transition. So, I was born in 1984. I was born a female. By the age of 5, I knew that something was wrong. I should have been a boy. That's what I told my family. I should have been a boy. I have told them that ever since. Growing up, I didn't like doing girly things, like curling my hair and wearing ribbons and bows and dresses and girls' clothing. I liked boys' clothing. I liked boys' shoes. I had a few family members that indulged me and would buy me more masculine clothing and shoes and coats, and I just felt more myself in them. In first grade, I had a girlfriend. Her name was Ashley. She thought I was a boy until my mother made me wear a denim jumper and a pink t-shirt. And I begged my mother not to make me wear that. So Ashley found out I was a girl. And that was the end of that little puppy love situation. She was a third grader, too. I was, going after them older ladies. My first crush was on a girl. I didn't know there was anything different about that until I was probably in my preteen years. I pretended to have crushes on boys for a long time because that's what my friends that were girls did. And my mother really is a girly girl. My sister is as well. They do the makeup and the hair and the clothes and the fashion and all that. I'm a t-shirt and jeans kind of guy. I like men's fashion. I like men's clothes. I only wear men's clothes. And I have only worn men's clothes for the last 20 years of my life. Once I started buying my own clothes, I didn't have to adhere to what my mother wanted me to wear anymore. So I stopped wearing what she expected me to wear, and I've just kind of taken her criticism with a grain of salt over the years. She still to this day will buy me women's clothes. I don't wear them. I have them, I keep them, but I don't wear them. When I wear women's clothes, I feel like a drag queen. But I'm not comfortable that way. I feel like I can't move in them. I feel ridiculous in them. And I feel like I'm play pretend, dress up kind of situation, and I don't like that feeling. But when I wear men's clothes, I don't feel that way at all. I am comfortable. I am confident. And this is who I am. So, and it's so much more than just the clothes. When I would have my menstruation, when I still have my menstruation, but when I have my menstruation, I feel like a freak. It's not normal. I don't feel that it's normal. I shouldn't be doing this. It shouldn't be happening. And I felt that way from day one when it started. My chest is another dysphoric area. I have always hated my chest. I didn't really realize I was a girl until I grew boobs. I mean, that was what really solidified it for me, and it pretty much ruined my life. That's how I honestly feel about it, and that's how I've honestly always felt about it. It I'm very large chested, and it provided me with an immense amount of male attention that I didn't want. Um, I tried for a long time to quote unquote fix myself. Um, I slept with men, trying to tell myself that I just needed to find the right one. That didn't happen. I slept with a female and finally understood what all the fuss was about. Um, I have only slept with women since then. I only date women. I would consider myself a straight male. I view myself as a straight male. Another thing that's really dysphoric for me is when people treat me like a girl. I really enjoy working on cars and baseball, hunting, a lot of more masculine activities. I enjoy art, though. I mean, there are some feminine attributes to the things that I enjoy, and I think that's pretty much normal for everyone. Um, I enjoy music. I enjoy building guitars. But it's really frustrating when I'm having a conversation with someone and I'm like, oh yeah, that sounds like your map sensor's probably going out, and they're like, well, how do you know? You're just a girl. That is really frustrating for me. It demasculinizes me in a large way. Um, and it just makes me feel terrible inside. Like I can't be taken seriously because I am on the outside of a female. And that's terrible. It's horrible the way that we treat women, how they're inferior to men. And it's ridiculous. Some of the smartest people I know are women. Some of the strongest people I know are women. And they own that. And that's amazing. But I am not a woman. I am smart, I am strong, but I am not a woman. I have never been a woman, and I have never wanted to be a woman. I hid this about myself for so long. It has been really hard for me. Transgender was a dirty word to me for a long time. My family considers transgender people and homosexual people to be freaks. And I would be lying if I say that didn't rub off on me to some extent. Enough that it made me hide who I am for a very long time. So 2 years ago, I had enough. And I pretty much came out as non-binary. And I stopped using pronouns. Basically, I was just Jess. And that's how I preferred people to refer to me. Don't call me female, don't call me male. I'm just Jess. I still kind of feel that way. But I'm ready to move forward and be the man that I know I can be. My father's having a hard time with this, and I understand that. He doesn't understand. So I really hope that throughout my transition, as he sees me becoming the man that I want to be, that I know he will be proud of me for being, that he can accept it and be proud of me for being me. I know he loves me, and that's not a question. And I know that somewhere he does support me, he just doesn't understand what I'm going through. And that's okay. I don't understand everything I'm going through right now, so how could he? My mother's in some serious denial. And that's alright. I love her more than anything in the world. And she means the world to me. So, I see a lot of guys refer to their family as they're terrible people because they keep referring to me by my dead name. I'm not gonna do that. I have been Jess my entire life. And if my mother still feels the need to call me Jessica Ann, that's fine. That is perfectly fine. That is who I am. I am Jessica Ann, and I am a transgender male with a female name, and that's fine with me. Because I don't need that to identify me, you know? I know who I am. And I'm finally ready to let the world see that and meet the real me. And I don't want to take any more away from my mother than what she's already going to lose. She had 2 daughters, and now she's going to gain a son, but she's going to lose a daughter. And I know that's going to be very hard for her. So I understand her denial, and I understand her apprehensiveness. Apprehension? Yeah, that's the word, apprehension. And I appreciate how hard she is trying. Even if it doesn't seem like she's trying at all, I know that she is. She's trying to understand. She's trying to just accept me for who I am. And I know she's concerned. And I know she's afraid. And that's okay too. Because so am I. I'm concerned. And I'm afraid. But I don't think any of us goes into this any other way. I don't think any of the transgender community or any person in general goes into such a dramatic change in their life without being afraid. So it's okay. I just want my family to know that I'm still me. My body will change. My voice will change. My face will probably change. I might become more of an asshole than I already am. I don't know if that's even possible, but it might happen. So, but I'm still me. I'm still Jess. I'm still that little kid that you raised. I'm still, that little boy that runs around. Well, I guess I was a little girl that ran around looking like a boy. But it's still me. I still love the exact same things I've always loved. And I'll still treat you the exact same way I've always treated you. And I'll still be there for you the exact same way I've always been there for you. If you can't accept that, I'm sorry. But that is truly your problem and not mine. Just know that I do love you. You did nothing wrong. This is who I am. And you should be proud of me for finally feeling comfortable enough to tell you that. I love you.